Hey guys, Mulan here and welcome back to another video. If you notice this, I'm in front of a door. At this day, a year ago, that's when I made my room tour video ever since I reboot my channel. So this time, I'll be doing it again. There'll be a few new changes since last time you guys seen it. So, let's get to it. Now I show you guys the room, I better give you guys more information. Let's start here. Over here, I have an end table. As you can see, last time you guys seen it, it was a glass table cover. This time, it's a wooden one. My sister gave it to me. Wait, what's that doing here? Get that out of the way. Over here, I have some books, face masks, foot masks, Nintendo Switch games, 3 dice. This is what I usually do for scenes now. I'm only doing that with finished scripts. Whenever I have ones that are unfinished, I work on those. There's an extra phone case over there. I have this Roku remote. Gotta make sure it doesn't fall off. Sunshine vitamin and gummies. No, I'm not on a prescription. I just figured I should take those. And over here, I have a pair of sunglasses. And as you can see, it's in my favorite color, pink. Just put these down. Next to this, there's my phone charger, and underneath it, that's where my headphones are. The light's red, meaning it's dead. It takes 2 hours to charge. And over here, I have some lights. They're in shapes of a butterfly. No, I'm not afraid of the dark. I just use this as a collection. As in, decorating the room, wanting to look bland and boring. Over here, I have this Arctic air fan. As you can tell, it's not plugged in. It's because it's not really too warm out yet. And I have some posters over here. You know, they're not really posters. They're just random papers I found, and I decided to hang them as posters. You see, there's 2 of them in a flower texture. One here and one over there. And over here, it has a message that says, "Dream on, dreamer." That's what I've been doing. Working hard to make my dream come true as a film writer. Then I'm walking towards this way. This is where I'm putting the poster of one of my favorite movies on there. As you can tell, it has the burn book. Next to it, there's this heart-shaped lamp. It lights up in pink. I'll show you. We just grab this. Oh, didn't mean to hit the wall. Turn this on, and there we go. Beautiful, isn't it? Now I gotta shut it off. Be careful not to hit the wall again. There we go. The other change is over here. This is fake flowers, by the way. I made this as a craft. I just figured it'd be a great addition to add to my room. Under here, there's my drawers. You don't really want to know about the first 2 right away. Let's just say it's just private stuff. The bottom 2 over here, that's where I'm keeping my notebooks. The one in the third, that's where my unfinished stories are. I still need to work on those. And over here, that's my finished ones. Speaking of my stories, on my desk, there's one of the notebooks of the stories I'm working on. Not tell you which one, as in you guys already seen the progress of it since I posted a clip earlier today. Now speaking of that, let's just get to my desk, right after I show you this. On my chair, I actually have this bag. It says a little bit dramatic, also known as the logo on Regina's shirt in Mean Girls. Let's show you guys the desk next. As you can see, the next thing I'm showing you is my desk, and I moved the notebook out of the way just to make sure I have some space. Over here, I have my laptop and my iPad. This is where I'm charging those, by the way. Over here is my jewelry box. It was a Christmas present from my mom 2 days ago. Over here in this box, I forget what I put in there because it's been a while since I did this. But underneath it, that kitty he bouncing over there. This is where I'm keeping extra pens, as in backups. Speaking of pens, all my writing stuff is in these drawers. As you can tell, it's in 3 different colors. I would open them, but I don't want to knock down the stuff on there. Speaking of the stuff on there, over here, that's where I keep my skincare. As you can tell, last time you guys see me doing skincare, I used L'Oreal. Now I changed it to CeraVe. After my friends told me how good it is, I try it out. I also have a bit of Olay, Aveeno, and Vaseline. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And over here, I have some hand sanitizers. I really don't get this one though. Be a nice human. I also have pumpkin cupcake, warm vanilla sugar, lakeside lavender, frosted coconut snowball, Fiji white sands, and blackberries and basil. I know you can't see it over there, but I can tell what it says. Let me just move this so you can see it. See? Now I just gotta put this back. So that's basically over here, along with, of course, the box. This is where I'm keeping my perfumes, body mist, deodorant, and chapstick. I was known as lip ointment. I usually use these over the winter because that's where my lips get dry mostly. And as you can tell, underneath all that stuff there, there's my initials. I just gotta move some of these out of the way so you guys can see it better. If you guys need a refresher on my real name, I'll let you guys know. The initial stands for my first, middle, and last name. FYI, I have 2 middle names. I'm Alicia Lynn Marie Knockwood. And inside there, last time that I showed you this, it's makeup, but this time, it's not. Maybe I'll remove the remaining perfumes and show you inside. It's hair scrunchies. And maybe a bit of a flower elastic. I know you just put these in your hair, then you use a flower as a clip. The reason I don't have makeup in this anymore, because 2 things actually. 1, I ran out of it. 2, I've gone from wearing full face makeup to letting my natural look shine. I mean, trust me, I know I still look good either way. I don't really have a favorite scrunchie yet. But as you can tell, I have a lot of bright colors. There's even some in animal print. I have some in bright, dark, and flowy, I guess. I know my hair is not long, but I figure I should hold on to these once it does again. Now I just gotta put this back. But before I put everything else back, let me show you what kind of perfumes and stuff I have. Sorry about my chair. As you can tell, last time I only have 1 body mist, and this time I have 2. I still have the Sweet Like Candy one by Ariana Grande. This time I added the Paris Hilton hairness. I haven't tried this one out yet. Sure, I bought it recently, but I think that was almost 2 months or 3 months ago. And for my perfumes, I have 2 pink ones and 2 different colors. Last time it was 3. Now this time it's 4. I have Sweet Love, Sweet Pink Fantasy, Vanilla Swirl, and a new flavor I had recently is Cotton Candy, which smells so good. I put some on this morning before I filmed this. Now I gotta put these back. But first, let's show over here. As you can tell, over here, this is where I'm keeping some extra bags in there. Let me just move this. Inside here, that's my makeup brushes. There's some extra bags here that's like backup pencils, pens, and over this one, this is where I keep my bracelets. I gotta find a better spot to hide these, along with some of my head accessories and extra junk. And then the second one, I just had some more hair books, my hairbrush. Oh, and you're seeing a piece of paper over there. That's actually my story checklist. I'm not showing you guys the progress yet, since I only have 1 story finished after all. Better clean this up before I move on. Oh, I actually almost forgot on one more thing to show you, which is up here. It's my mirror. You know, it looks like this, but wait till you see the result. For those who are new. Hello, gorgeous. Sorry if the mirror is a little dirty, and I think I try to entertain myself. For those who are new, this is what I look like. And for Adventure Camp fans, today I decided to wear this. I'm sure you can recognize the shirt right away. So this mirror, that's actually what I do for my skincare and makeup now. And one push of this button, it lights up. This is level 1, 2, and 3. My chair is really acting up. I usually shine it to 3, but not this time. Let me just turn it off. Now I better close this and I'll continue. Over here, I have some extra bins and stuff. The bond bin over there, that's where I'm keeping my books and stuff. As you can tell, it has some drama Stilton. It's been my childhood for a long time. Fun fact, did you know some of the outfits I gave for Mulan in the old version of my Five Friends franchise is inspired by one of the characters from that book? Just sharing you guys that now. Above there, this is where I keep my sweaters, cardigans, and jackets. As in one of those cool jackets, not a winter one. Besides, I have a big winter coat and it would be impossible to fit this in here. Over here, I have this blue bin. That's where I keep some extra stuff in there, as in materials what I need. The 3 bins behind it, that's all the furniture my sister and I have been saving. Over here, there's this bag. It's originally one of the bags I had for my birthday when I had all those presents. Inside there, I actually kept all my bracelets, as in beads, thread. I'm keeping those in there until I come up with some design ideas. Maybe I'll show you guys the beads in a bit, but I gotta focus on showing you guys the rest of this. And over here, I have my school bag. And above there, there's all my stress plushies. I decided to move those over here since last time they were over there. I decided to move it over here since last year I have a huge plush collection and now I don't. And as you can tell, all my stress plushies are all put together and Lily's riding on Cat. Above there, that's all the messages of my, I would say friends, but we aren't really that close, those people who gave it to them. It's for my group when I went to this convention in 2019. 2 years before I start my channel. As you can tell, it has a lot of positive messages. I would take those down, but I might be busy with something else. It's double-sided, by the way. Should I do that in a separate video or later? Man, I'll do it later. Over here, I have this jar. This is where I'm keeping all the positive trait things in there, and I have this Christmas snow globe. I decided to move these over there to make more space. And below there, there's my ring light. Just need to move this over here. How it works for the ring light is I usually connect my phone onto there and use my laptop to turn on the light for certain themes. And I just sit on my chair or my bed to talk. Since I decided to stick to do both my chair and my bed. And dangling from it, there's my belt. Now I just have a few more things to show, but first, let's show this. I have another poster hidden. It's actually one of those photograph ones, Happiness, and I still have to figure out what to put on there. Should I either a photo, a drawing, or a quote? I'm going to do my closet last. Over here, I have these ribbons. I was competing in the princess pageant in 2019. I may didn't win queen, but I won Miss Friendship. All I did was be myself. I mean, I have every right to be a positive person. And over here, I have another one. I think it's just a doodle of messages. So that's basically what I'm going to do before I open my closet. Besides, I gotta pull these out. As you can tell, my closet door is broken, but I figure out what other way to open it. You just gotta be careful when you do this at once. Anyway, over here, I have a printer. I never had the chance to get it to work. There's even this keyboard. I think you connected with Bluetooth. You know, I'm fine working on my laptop. Last time you guys see this, I have 1 piggy bank, but this time I have 3. My sister and my mom got me this one for my birthday. I was going to say one of them, but it turns out both of them did it. Please don't hurt me. And over here, this one was my mom's idea, even though it's empty. It's the shape of a Sprite soup can. And this one, it's still the shape of the Canadian loonie. And trust me, it's really heavy now. And over here, I have this box. I haven't figured out what to put in it yet. Just gotta move this here because I gotta show you guys this. I have 3 board games. What's that doing here? That should be back in the box. As you can tell, I have headbands, Pictionary. This was originally my sister's, but she chose to give it to me. The Super Mario Blow Up Shaky Tower. We only use these when we deal with power outages. And I have 2 extra baskets over here and this unicorn pencil case. I have no idea how long I put that in there. Don't mind the dress on the side. I don't think I need to show you guys that. Also, above the box, I have this drum. I actually made this drum this summer, and I never had a chance to show you guys it yet. I know it doesn't sound much. That's because I was not banging it too hard. That's the actual sounding. But I'm just doing this just for fun. I better put this back. Okay, the bins are pushed back. Next, I have these to show you. Over here, I have this laundry hamper. I know it looks a little bad. I'm gonna have to buy a new one soon. I still love the sequin design on there, since you guys see it's flipped in silver and gold. Why did I leave it in mixture though? And over here, last time you guys see a mini fridge, it was really small. This time, it's a little bigger. That's because it was my mom's, since she chose to give it to me. Because she never used it that much. I don't really have that much in there this time. But what I have in here is lemons, limes, apples, and wire. Hey, what's that extra apple doing here? Fun fact, what I do for the lemons and limes. I never eat the actual fruit, but I cut them into the slices and make them into the lemon lime water. Let me just close this. Why am I sitting on the floor? Anyway, I'm just gonna move over here. I know last time you guys see it, I have light pink slippers. This time I have a dark pink. And as you can tell, it has a little bit of sparkles on there, which is beautiful. And there's the main thing, my bed. As you can tell, last time I have gray / white sheets. This time I have pink. And little fun fact, the little pillow in the center, wait, not little, the light pink one, this is actually made of silk, satin silk sheets. That's why I don't wake up with too much messy hair anymore. Everything else is still the same on my bed. Just one new change, new sheets. I think that's basically what I had to show you guys. So yeah, guys, this is the update room tour video, also known as room tour of 2025. I hope you guys enjoy it and appreciate the new changes. There is one more thing I forgot to show you. If you guys are wondering what happened to my nail polish container, it's actually now in the door part of my desk. I just open it and pull it out. As you can tell, since I paint my nails red today. I'm going all red. I have no idea why, but just want to match it up. This is all I wanted to show you guys today. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to work on my second story recreation. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!